everyone, it's Dev. So we have started on the build. I've been trying to take pictures. I can't video as we're doing it because I'm not, trying to dox my ex or anything, but this is what it looks like so far. This was a pain in the butt. We took the jigsaw and had to cut all that out and do all these wonky cuts. And then on the bottom side, we had to mount a bunch of wood. This is going to be a horrible video and I apologize in advance. And all that noise. Tree trimmer is taking down my big ass tree. A big 75-foot tree is coming down today. But here's what we have so far. We put 1x2s under here for support. We had to nail these together and just kind of build up the area. So, because there's so many different levels to this, it's really making things hard. And it's not perfect. There's a bit of a gap up here. Right here, there's a bit of a gap, but not much. I mean, I don't think anything's gonna be able to fall down in there, but I can put something there maybe if I have to. Let me see if I can show you the bottom of this. Right. So that's the bottom. These are the support pieces. So he's got a 1x2 on a 1x2 and then another 1x2 turned sideways. And he glued these all together and then nailed them. These are all the nails he's using. And then this is the support, cross support for these two. And then the same thing up here, 1x2, 1x2, and then a sideways 1x2. And then right there it didn't need to be as tall, so it's just two 1x2s instead of 3. And then this one's really strange. But this one is going to be this support is going to be the one that is shared with the plywood that's going to go in the back. So that's what it looks like on the bottom. He ran to Burger King to get something to eat. He's hungry, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to make a video here. Oh God, you guys, I can't do this one-handed. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in here and then he'll be back. But right back here, you can see how this is overhanging. So the next piece of plywood is gonna be sitting all in this area and it's gonna be joined to this plywood by this support structure right there. And I'm not sure how much carpet I'm gonna have to take out. I think maybe only that area right back there I'll have to take the carpet out. I'm not sure. But that's how it's looking so far. Alright. I'll update you again later. Okay, so this is what we have so far for this front section. We've got 1x2s connected to each other, and there's a piece of plywood here to act like a skirt, and then these are all the filler boards to fill in all the low areas. And then there's one more spot right here. We've got to put a block of wood because there was no support over here. So right there is the only place we're going to have a block of wood for this side. So hopefully that's enough. It'll be sitting directly on this and then on top of this little stack of wood. So that's the last piece we need for here. I gave wrong measurements and we put it in the wrong place. Okay guys, day one of my build out is over. We don't have the floor done all the way, but we have all the framing and the structure done. that part didn't turn out how I thought it was going to, because there is metal up under there that I did not know was there. The metal ribs here, those, we've been trying to work around those, and this layout, the way it is over here, that's not the way it is over there. So it all had to be custom built as we were building it. It has been a huge pain in the butt. We've got a bunch of 1x2s spanning across and building up surfaces. In some places we had to take the carpet out, in some places we had to leave it in. This was really hard, but we got it done, and we put a facing board on it. This will be my facing board, so it doesn't, you don't have to look at all the crap under there. I wanted to make this kind of accessible or whatever, but that's just not going to work. We need the framing to be like that, so there's no way that I can use this space under the floor. That was a good idea, but I'm just not going to be able to use that space, not realistically anyways. And that's where this, the refrigerator will sit, on top of a drawer. We're going to make a drawer right there. So, and this under here basically looks the same as that. I tried to take some video earlier. I'm not sure how good of a job I did. Everything's been really hectic. But if you can see here, this is how we had to do the underside. Look at all these boards just stapled or nailed together. Some of them had to go sideways and some of them went vertical. And this is the board that's holding these two together. So yeah, it was pretty challenging, but this sits flat underneath it. That's not being pinched or anything. And oh, I wanted to show you. This was in the way. That plastic, I don't know if you noticed it in any other video, but there was a plastic shroud that went up and over this, and it was getting in the way of that facing board. And so we took the jigsaw and just cut that plastic off, so it's just one straight line crossed, instead of being all discombobulated there. And that just sits right down in there. It's got to go up a little bit further. It's hard to do with one hand. There we go. So we cut out that notch for that. It's not the best job in the world, but honestly, at this point, I'm not worried about the looks. I just need it to function. And this seems like it will function. I've already been sitting on this, and it does creak a little bit. My fingernails are filthy. It does creak some, but I think once we get that other piece of big plywood in there and get it connected here, I think everything's going to be okay. We've got that part cut out. I used the carpet padding. I cut the carpet out from there, and I cut it perfectly along that line there where that step up starts, and that made a perfect template for that. And also, if you can see over here, we took that same template and did it over here for this corner. So that corner right there is what's going to be sitting right here. And then we'll cut it off right there and right there, and that will be my little step down area. And so this last piece of flooring will just be an L shape going here like that. Alright, so that was it. It's like 7 o'clock. We're done for the night. We brought all the tools in. I'm going to lock up the truck, and we will get started again tomorrow morning. Alright, talk to you later.